Hello and welcome to Monday. I had to think about that for a second because I'm like, it's Saturday. No, it's not. It's Monday. Saturday already happened. Hi, I'm Crystal and I have the Zoomies again. What else is new, bitches? Uh, Hi, Steeg. How's it going? What are we doing? What are we working on? It's a time. It's fine. Yeah, it's Monday, baby. See, I mean, me saying it's Saturday doesn't do anything to actually like alleviate or like it doesn't help my confusion anyway because here in the place where I live, it is it is a holiday. It is a holiday and um so hubby is the obviously the hubby is the home. He only really ever joins my chat when he's here. I mean that's not true. There are occasions where he is a slacker and joins the chat at work. But it's fine. So yeah, it's a holiday. My life is confusion. I almost didn't go live because I've been like fighting off and on. It's like, is it Wednesday? Is it Thursday? Because like those are Shannon's actual days off. So we're here and hello. It's what we call fine. Okay? It's what we call fine. Everything's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. Um I did do a thing yesterday which was I released a video. Who is she? I know I say that like every time. I know I release um I release like a video once a month, and every month I go, who is she? There's another video. Like at some point, me releasing a video once a month is actually just the brand. Um I have thoughts about that at some point. But while I did that, so if you didn't actually see the video, at the end of the video, I edited the trailer that I released back during release week for Incarnate Rise because one version of the trailer got copyright claimed, so then I had to add music to change it. So then I'm like, oh, I'm like, and when I was doing the video for yesterday, I found better music. So then I redid the trailer to add to the end of the video with the new music, and it was really pretty. It was really dope. So I also just redid the trailer videos, and I'm debating whether or not to upload them onto the channel again to do like a re-upload because I think I like this music better. Um, I could just, and then I was gonna take down the original video, but then I'm like, well, what if I leave them both up, and then y'all can decide which one's cooler? Hi. Uh, what's the holiday? Bank in nature? No. A few years ago, post COVID era, the government, the provincial government of Ontario, decided that there is a huge stretch between Christmas and the Easter weekend where there's like no extra days off, right? So they thought to improve morale, they would create a holiday for which so people could have some time off. At least that's what I heard. I don't know if this is the truth. All I know is suddenly there was a holiday and they called it Family Day, which I thought was the most hilarious holiday because I tend to not do family things unless I am like forced to do it. So like there was this whole big like kerfuffle when Family Day first came out where my family took it very seriously and was like, this is the day you're supposed to spend with your family. And I'm just like, since when? I'm confused. So, yeah, it's Family Day. um, but yeah, yeah. I'm like, wait, I do not have a drink. And I realized, yes, I do. So, yeah. I mean, Mr. Shannon, that is so cute. Mr. Shannon is also family, so you are spending time with the familia. I mean, fair. I'm in the same room. We're not doing shit together, like at all. I mean, I'm live, gonna do some writing, and then after this is done, I'm probably gonna go play WoW. I mean, like sometimes Abby and I play games together. Like we've got like 7 Days to Die and Minecraft and stuff like that. And if we're really rolling in the money, I convince him to get World of Warcraft for a couple of months, and then he gets depressed because we don't want to play because he doesn't want to play WoW the way we do. Which, part of me's like, I should get him into housing, and then I'm pretty sure I will lose my husband for at least 6 months because I feel like player housing is I'm just going on a tangent. We're gonna sprint soon. But I feel like player housing is like a person with ADHD's worst enemy because the amount of detail you can like fuck around and find out with is like I've lost full evenings because I'm just gonna work on this one room. And next thing I know, it's almost midnight, and I'm wondering why the fuck I haven't gone to bed yet. And I'm gonna just only like just picture that if I get Shannon into housing, it could get very interesting. But yeah, I'm rambling. It's fine. Yeah, just Google WoW player housing. The things people are doing and making insane. Oh yeah, no, Stieg is one of the few people. Like I think now we're at 4. Who've played WoW in the past, who I've not shut up about housing to. Hi, Cool Gamer. Welcome. Every time we talk about playing player housing, every time you talk about player housing, I get such the urge to resub. I'm sorry. I mean, you know what's even worse? There was 2 things I was thinking about doing today, or just doing, period. Okay, it was going to be today, but also sometime. So I didn't really want to. I wasn't really feeling the live this morning when I woke up because I had a headache. Headache's gone, so we're here. But I was just like, what would be I wonder if this would be fun. Is if I spent the live stream just doing World of Warcraft housing shit, and then I started thinking, or what I could do, is because I don't really want to work on my horde house. What I could do is record a video of a house tour like other people are doing. And then I'm just kind of like, would actually people give 2 fucks about that? I don't know. It's all good. I promise won't resub again. But the nostalgia is real. Yeah, I know. I get that. I would love that, except I actually need to write. So do I. So, like, should probably be responsible writers. I could just part of me wants to make a house tour video, even if it's literally just to show my dad, because he was subbed to WoW for a while. Because like my dad's the one who got me into World of Warcraft. Okay. And so he's like, I want to see your house, but I'm pretty sure he let us sublapse again. So I might make a house tour video just for shits. And then it might be unlisted, it might show. I mean, my channel does say writing gaming chaos videos sometimes. So like I think making a house tour video would be cool. I would watch it. People love Sims videos. I mean, I do have a Sims stuff where what was I built all the locations for my book. Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of it. Honestly, player housing is so simmy, and I love it because I will never play Sims again. I still haven't I still have not uninstalled it. I keep meaning to. I'm just lazy. But you did play Veilguard. So housing tour is not far off in terms of branding. Hey, long time ago in a magical land far, far away, aka during the COVID era, around when I first started, and this was like before AuthorTube, when I used to stream on Twitch, okay? I started streaming because I was playing World of Warcraft Classic and I thought it would be hilarious to stream my dumb, inexperienced ass to stream PvP. I was streaming PvP twice a week, where I would just play to lose. I had a death counter, all kinds of stupid shit. And then once a week, I would stream my guild's raids at night. And that's how I started streaming. And then I decided that it was boring and some crap happened with my guild, so I stopped. I started streaming other games. I mean, I was already on YouTube doing horror games. Okay. So it was like, I was still, because this YouTube used to be a gaming channel. Like, this Crystal's Cluster used to be a gaming channel. And then I found AuthorTube. And then I started transitioning to, like, you know, doing whatever the fuck I felt like. And then now it's just live streams right now. So, Wilgard. Can't stay. Hi, Nina. Currently waiting at the vet with my cat. Nothing serious. I'm glad it's nothing serious. I hope the kitty is getting the bestest care. But happy sprinting. Thank you very much. LMAO, you were a Twitch PvP streamer? That is so sweaty of you. No, it's not. It's not sweaty. Because, like I said, it was play to lose. I literally went in with, like, no prep. I was just a girl with a sword going... Actually, no, I was on a rogue, I think. I was on a rogue. It was either a rogue or a dwarf or a gnome warrior with a giant axe. And, like, I just went in and seeing how many deaths I could clock. Okay. Yeah. It was a thing I did. It was such the opposite of sweaty. Because I was just screwing around. Like, I was just being a little just gnat in every... I used to be good at PvP. Like, back, like, in the very beginning dregs of WoW. I got, like, the Knight Captain title and all this crap. And then I realized how unhealthy it made me, so I stopped. Like, I am averse to things that make me feel like playing a game is a job. So, I had eras where WoW was a job, and then I stopped. Everything was fine. Anyway, as I'm over here listening to my weird ass history, isn't quite what we're here for. Like, I think I started thinking, like, wait, I'm pretty sure all of my old WoW videos that I had on YouTube are unlisted. Because I even did a playthrough series of, like, single player WoW. Is, like, you know, doing all the main quests. And then I unlisted those shit. I either enlisted it or deleted it because that was, like, during the shit allegations with YouTube and stuff, or with WoW. So I'm just like, I want nothing to do with this. And then everything was fine again. And I was just like, there was some stuff that happened with, like, I quit WoW for a bit because of some guild drama, like, around the COVID era. So a lot of stuff that was on my YouTube channel and on my Twitch channel that had to do with WoW, I deleted it. It's what I'm here for. I mean, but we are here to do some shit. So we're going to do some shit, okay? I'm going to push this button. We're going to do our usual. If you're uninitiated and lurking, going to do three-ish 45-minute sprints. Then we're going to chat, vibe, and we'll go until 2 or 3, depending on the energy I have by 2. Loved doing my 9 to 5 job and then clocking in 5 to 9 in WoW. Right? That's the whole thing of it. Like, what an era. I would log in at, like, in the morning. Right? This is before Incarnate's Rise. Or during Incarnate's Rise. Fuck knows anymore. But I would log in early buttfuck morning, okay? And I would herb for hours, watching movies, whatever, until raid night, or until the raid. And then I would make a whole bunch of potions for the raid, for everybody. distribute them. It was me and a friend of mine were both the alchemists. And then raid until like midnight and then go to bed and start it all over again. Like, well, not necessarily. Yeah, for like 2 days a week, it was doing that and starting all over again. Like, somebody explain to me how unhealthy, like, tell me that's unhealthy without telling me it's unhealthy, okay? Time is a flat circle anyway, as we all know. It's so true. It's so true. But anyhow, I practice healthy WoW now. That's what I call it because I am working on book shit from 8 a.m. to about 3 or until the well empties, whichever one comes first. And then I will play WoW until supper or after supper until bed. It's only like a couple hours a night. And then on my days off, I tend to play longer. And if I'm bored, I go to something else. And right now, I'm having struggle. I'm like, what am I doing on WoW? Because I want to play WoW after supper tonight. But it's like, but the banking system is currently down, and all of my crafting mats are in there, so I can't do my crafting I wanted to do. So I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do with myself? Because the expansion is launching like next week, so I'm just kind of like, what am I doing? I don't know. I still have to finish Vampire the Masquerade. I'm not streaming it. We're not doing gaming streams. I want to at least finish it, and then I'll do like a quick video of my thoughts of why it made me angry. But since it's something I know that I'm not gonna like, I am putting it off, as you do. One more time, we're gonna do the thing now. Are we ready to do the thing now? This is the wrong one. Oh, stop. I mean, I still could run the trailer. At some point. Sprint one. Oh yeah, it's because I haven't shared the screen yet. Jesus, I am everywhere and nowhere all at once. Whee! You're the one. I guess, says the person who was like, I need to write. So I am presenting the chance to write with on a silver platter. On a silver platter with the words. Today I tried to say Shannon's pants had pockets, and instead I said his pockets had pants. So this is just where we are today. I will write, but I will also complain for the entire 45 minutes. I feel like that is a mood. Like, how dare? It's like I am putting a weapon of some variant to force you to do the creativity, apparently, I suppose. But anyway, we're not doing an hour, like I said. We're doing 45. We're doing 45 whole minutes. It's gonna be great. We're gonna get the words. Happy sprinting, happy productivity. We will be back after this. That was the end.
Maybe
What?
you're on stream mode with our time. There, add that.
30-second delay. That was the end. That was the end of sprint numero one. How did it go for everybody? I did some Amazoning, did some laundry. You can probably hear the damn thing in the background, and got annoyed because I couldn't get stuck in. Turns out it was the music, so I changed that and wrote a grand total of 470 words. Charles just got hit in the face with a staff that has the head of a dragon, like a dragon carved into the top, and it just went poof. So he's in trouble. He's in trouble. Man, I can't believe I didn't write. I mean, to be fair, I barely did it. I think I was only writing for like 10 of those minutes, maybe 20. No, 15. Let's say 15. Yeah. Oops. But I did update my financial spreadsheet for the year. That is awesome. That reminds me, I still have to update mine for the month. Cause I gotta like mark down that I have it like because rent and stuff, like I have all my monies and I have to update. Like I'm not paying anything until like the end, but I want to at least make a note of what is being spent. Very important. Right on track. Next spring, I will write. I wish you words. I wish you the words. If I don't write, I'm leaving AuthorTube. If you leave AuthorTube, I'm going to be very upset. Because it's got to have the sting in my life. It's very important. Very important. And one of these days, I'm going to remember that the Trouble stream is now on Friday, so I can actually watch it. Been meaning to so much. But like my brain still clocks it on Wednesdays, and Wednesdays are my days off, so I don't do writing stuff unless I'm like really itchy to do the writing stuff. But now it's on Wednesdays, and I can actually like watch it now. So yeah, no, you're not allowed to leave after AuthorTube. I said so, and you said last year I was always right. So diminish and go into the West and remain unpublished. Oh, give me the biggest sads. I mean, you do you, but that'll give me the biggest sads. I need a drink. My spooky out of season water. It's the best. So yeah, that was we. I mean, we did things. We did things at Sprint, and that's all that matters. I think. Yeah. Also, itchy in the eye, itchy the eyebrow. Had a thought. It left me, so it couldn't have been that important, right? Sure, it's fine. Do. Be, what was it? Be serenaded by my laundry machine. I don't actually know if it comes off on my mic because my mic can be sensitive, but it's not like super, super sensitive. I do have it turned down, so who knows what you guys can hear. I already said what I did. I said I got 400 something words. Yeah. Maybe we should just do this sprint. I'm kind of like, I feel very just kind of like Saturday. I was just on and things, and I was with the words, and then with the writing, and then like so the hosting and the writing were both going very well. And today I just kind of feel like, you know, I know that's not an actual word, but so the thing is so obnoxious. Yeah, I think we should do the sprint because your girl is not girling very well today, so I think I'll get another one set up. Which I do think it was funny is I turned on I just like I don't necessarily have a playlist for Project Revenge, which is the one I'm working on. No, not Revenge. Project First. I know what I'm working on. I swear to God. I don't actually necessarily. Hey, I didn't start you. How dare? Just stop. There we go. I don't necessarily have a playlist for the prequel. It like I have some songs, but it's more for the relationship for Charles and Alexandra, which is the big subplot of the book. So it's like I'm trying to turn it into um I'm trying to turn it into the playlist. But so right now I don't really necessarily have a playlist, so I'm listening to my liked songs, and it is really amusing to me that two songs that are for another story relationship that I'm also very terrified to write because it is going to be the darkest thing I ever write in my career. Those, like, since I didn't have a playlist for them at first, I just put those on my like songs so I wouldn't forget where they came from, right? And I got locked in, which was great. And then the K-pop Demon Hunters songs started, which is great. And so apparently that's the songs I needed. Those are the songs I needed to get into this. And I don't understand my brain. Here we are. I exist and it's fine. But yeah. We're right. I think we'll get started on another sprint. I think. Do. Go like this. And then we'll change it. I cannot speak today. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, but apparently I am struggling with the speechification part of the stream today. I'm sorry. Your girl is I exist, and that is all I got today. Is I exist and I got nothing. Show me maps instead, please. I mean, I could. I showed the big one. Hold on. Put this one back. I could. Only because you asked. Let's see. Image file. See, it's just proof that I can be influenced, okay? So I did show the big one. Well, let's show where I am in the prequel. Let's do that. Let's do that. Whee! This is it didn't take much to persuade you, I'll admit. No, yeah, it didn't. Wait, I know her. Fangs Bay. Me. Something mountains. Yes. So like, can I? Hold on. I have a better idea. Because it's kind of hard to like actually point shit out when I don't have it open. So give me one sec. Whee! Okay. So I turn this off. I love that the bay looks like a lobster claw. Isn't it great? Share screen. Window. Okay. Is it working? Yeah! I am what we call a smart cookie. So, yeah. So this is, it's, I can't remember what the actual island is called, but Fangs Bay is this spot here, and in the headcanon, it's two villages, which I actually have to make sure I rewrite in here. I forgot to put the bridges in when I first made this, so but they're two villages with the bridge on either side. That's why it's a plural, Fangs Bay. So this is like the start. I am impressed that I remembered that. I mean, I am impressed that you remembered it too. It also looks like a dragon's head, which is very on brand for me. That's the whole point of this island. This island is the birthplace of the dragons, as you can see by all of the dragons. Yeah, so this is the start. This is the starting zone. The starting area of your novel. So this is the starting zone. Yes, my own private Goldshire. We don't talk about Goldshire. We don't talk about what happens in Goldshire. Okay, just don't. It's fine. But yeah, no. So we have Fangs Bay. We have the forest that I have not named yet. It's fine. And then so they go through the forest with a bunch of pilgrims that want to get to the top of the mountain, because this is like every so monthly. Hey, you want to join the Order of the Dragon's Flame? Well, you got to take the walk, bitch. So, the Pilgrim's Road starts here. It's marked by a cave. It's not a cave. And then the goal is to like get through the mountains, aka the scales, because the mountains are all like the peaks are all interlocking and jagged and scary. Think Blade's Edge Mountains in World of Warcraft. Yeah, I know. Send help. And then the Pilgrim's Road, you get all the way to the top where the Dragon Riders and Order of the Dragon's Flame live, with the big fuck off dragon who is also a goddess. And that's up here. And there are hot springs, and they make their own wine, and the pilgrims the pilgrim's path from Ivarstead in High Hrothgar in Skyrim pretty fucking much. To be fair, I have been working on this more or less since like slightly before Skyrim, and then it was just kind of like, oh yeah, no, this sounds like a great idea. Thanks, Skyrim. I'm gonna put that in my pocket for later. But it's not as easy, because like the Pilgrim's Path from Ivarstead to High Hrothgar is like, it's just it's like, what's it called, the 9,000 steps or the 1,000 steps or something like that. Or the pilgrims wish it was steps. Okay, they wish it was steps. There is no math. There is no map. The path, 7,000 steps. That's what it was. Hi, Andy. Stopping by to say hi. Happy Family Day, Crystal. Thank you very much. Hope you're having a chill family day yourself. Oh, Skyrim didn't invent pilgrimages, so you're all good. I know, right? But yeah, no, so like the path changes because mountains change, stuff like that. Alexandra found, and sometimes like the path, you can kind of tell the parts of the path that are well tread depending on when you start your pilgrimage. And then there are others who just kind of get lost in the mountains, and you're basically given so many days to reach the top. And if you don't, the dragon riders just fly around to see if they can find your body. Like, it's a time. But I counted them in game when I played, and there's just about 700 steps. I mean, could you imagine if they actually made the full like 7,000 steps? But I don't know if the game is supposed to be accurate or more a representation of the world. Probably the second. I wonder. Oh, this is a science that I don't know if I want to take, because I have the game still installed. Because what if these 7,000 steps aren't necessarily referring to the steps, but like how many steps it takes you to get to the top. You know what I mean? Like if you slow walked your way from the start all the way up to the top of High Hrothgar, I wonder. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if it's footsteps. I don't think it's footsteps. Cuz like okay, so I was watching a video about naming things by Timothy Hickson, right? I got to look at my shit to yeah, Timothy Hickson. And he was talking about how people named things and the progression of like villages and stuff like that. Some of it's just like yeah, it had like X in it, so then X word plus B word. You tie them together and you get the name of a place, right? Um Girl, good luck with that. I'm not gonna do it. I have better things to do than count my steps in Skyrim, okay? I just have better things to do. I love his videos and his books. I know, right? Like his videos on death and rebirth and how like characters handle that kind of shit um is why Charles acts the way he does in Incarnate's Rise. Um and in the main series generally, and then how Alex is going to well I need to stop. I need to shut up. We're not going to talk about that. Yeah, no, there's some character motivations that come up with the life and death and rebirth and how people deal. Like when I was writing Immortal Masquerade. Spoilers. Yes. I gotta be careful with that. But in Immortal Masquerade, there's a couple of moments where Charles kind of gets the short end of the stick because he's expecting people to act a very specific way. Okay. And they can't act that way because times have changed and you know all of this nonsense that has happened, and it's just like you can't, the characters can't be accepted for who they are. So they kind of move on to people who do accept them and stuff and things. When you want to talk about parts of the series, but you only have the first book published. So like I want to not shut up about stuff. But then I also don't want to spoil things, even though like I said in the last video I made, Project Fall is going to come out when it comes out, which Mars thought that was hilarious. And personally, I'm like, when I had said that, I'm like, that is such a shitty thing to say. How can I make this better? I'm hoping it's going to come out in 2027. Yeah, no, it's fine. So it's like trying to figure out how to handle spoilers of like my stringboard of madness. You know, like I have no freaking clue how much I can actually get away with saying and how much I'm just, you know, overselling the thing, you know? Am I making any sense? I don't fucking know right now. Doo-da, doo-da. But yeah, so this is the starting zone. Let's see what the next one is. Whee! 8. I can't get this. I can't get the thing to cooperate. Hold on, we're having some technical difficulties. Escape. There we go. I got it. Everything's fine. Do. Close that one. Eldrimmer maps. Whee! See, the other maps kind of get a little lame, but well, I don't know if lame is the right word. Let's review from studio. I'll show one more, and then we'll get to the next sprint. Image. Where is? This is zone number 2. This is the village of High Lake. I know it does not have a lake. There may or may not be a lake in the actual story, but this is what I made 5 years ago. It is a little fishing village that also is like the seat of arcane magic study, and the bay looks like a blue alien opera singer. I see it. Either that or like the Predator. Or not the Predator, the alien from Alien vs. Predator. Or Zora from Zelda. I see it, and it kind of it's giving right now. I'm not going to be able to unsee that now. Thanks, Stieg. But this is zone 2. This is where Charles and Alexander are going to venture next. They're going to meet Darian, and Darian is going to have a few words because he is not a happy camper. You're welcome. Also, the alien from Predator. Amazing. So it's gonna be, so fun fact. It is zone 2, and it's also going to be where the story ends. And also this is the starting zone of book 3. I have to think about that for a second. This is also the home of Etrus, who is the goddess of portent, arcane, and tides. She is a sea witch who is she's a spooky chick. I like Etrus. She's also kind of like weird to write. Because like, oh, it's like a weird Rorschach test. It really is. What do you see when you look at this map? To be fair, like details that like I'm sitting here made this so long ago. It's mostly a beach and kind of marshy. In terms of like where to live, and it's just one of 2 fishing villages. In the big map, there's actually 2, because for trade and stuff, they only so many people, like only certain people are allowed to enter the forests up here. I realize I'm not sharing the right screen. Huh. But these forests are the village is High Lake. Sorry. The village is High Lake. The actual water portion is called Sears Bay. Seers. And yeah. Love a sea witch. You drown them sailors, girl. They had it coming. Right? Yeah, no, Etrus doesn't fool around. She's just like, you piss me off, you go under. But yeah, so only certain people are allowed to cross into those woods. Christopher and his men are not one of them. So they actually have to take a ship around the continent to get into Sears Bay in order to trade. Because if they tried to go through the forest, they would get lost and eaten by werewolves. Or stolen by fae. It's a time. The fae, and when I say fae, like I should air quotes, because I haven't really decided what is all in that forest aside from it's full of forest witchy nonsense and forest spooky nonsense and also werewolves. Like, if they don't like you, you are not getting out of the forest alive, and that is just the end of it. So, Part of me was like, I want to keep talking about stuff, but I should sprint. Why are you talking about stuff? I need to drink again. Let's see. What other maps do I? Well, I mean, I only have 1, 2. I have 3 maps left. I could share another one. It's like me suddenly not feeling like writing. I love it. I'm easily distracted today. Okay. Open. Do I not have it open? We open this way. Open this one and open this one. Oh dear. It's also, that map is also incorrect, but we're going to show it off anyway at some point. And then this one. There we go. Okay. So move this from screen. Because I'm just going to show off maps. It's fine. Or let's do another sprint. And then I will show off the other maps. I think that's a good trade-off. We'll do another sprint, and then I'll show off the rest of the maps. Share screen. Oops. There we go. Hold on. I gotta fix this. This is wrong. There we go. Now go over here. I can push buttons. I know what I'm doing. There we go. All right. So we're going to do another sprint. We'll be back in 45 minutes. Happy sprinting, productivity, whatever the hell it is you're doing. And we'll see you then. that was the end of sprint number 2. How do we do? I got 553 words. Did another load of laundry. She is currently cooking and doing the thing. And scrolled on my phone for a little bit because I'm still like I'm doing the writing, obviously, because 533 words. But I'm also just kind of like, it feels like I'm like head low. It's fine. Yes. Also, we had Plurals and Plot Twist join us. Hello. Love the name, by the way. They say, I'm working on a baby blanket that I'm knitting. The entire internet will eventually know of this blanket, as I have been chasing sprints for weeks trying to get it done. I wish you knittingness. And I did say that we were going to have one more sprint. I can't believe I said that because I'm like, right? But Steek says, almost didn't write again. But then I actually wrote, despite every cell in my body screaming that I did not want to. I mean, that's the mood I'm feeling today. Honestly, my brain's like, but I don't wanna. You can't make me. 45 words. Hell yeah. Plural says, thanks. My channel is about knitting, reading, and cozy life, etc. Sounds positively wonderful. Yee. Ooh, we got a snippet. Let's see if I can not butcher it. Much obliged, he said, and turned, stopping as he looked he locked eyes with Cassidy and see, already ruined it. A flicker of recognition flashed across his deep-set blue eyes. Moments before, a smile curled on his lips. Ooh, love it, love it, love it. I don't like I'm not really super confident on my lines, so we're not going to share any today because they're fine. Charles is currently possibly about to maybe or maybe not get roasted. I mean, obviously not, because he's alive in book 1, so obviously he does not get set on fire. Ooh, there's more. My. Look what the coyote spit out. What brings you to my town, Chase? Are we about to have a confrontation? Is there a confrontation coming? Because I like confrontation. Whoops. Oh, I am very much not confident in my lines, but I'm trying to train the need for perfection out of my brain. This is the first meeting. Opposite of a meet cute. A meet hate. I love that. I mean, it could be completely out of context, but this is going to be fun. So, where was it? The flight felt like both hours and minutes at the same time. A large, flat plateau crested into view. Flame Walker's Rest. The village housing the Order of the Dragon Flame at the heart of it. Whoops. Nope, I skipped a line. This is why I can't be trusted to read shit. The village housing the Order of the Dragon Flame and their dragons. And the Ashmat. An amphitheater with 4 pillars in the heart of it. The Order used it to enact justice upon those who wronged them. Soon, on him. He heard of the place and prayed to the gods that he would never see it up close. He was dropped unceremoniously onto the ground. He rolled from his stomach onto his back and greeted by 4 rocks carved to resemble roaring dragons, each one glaring down at him. The whole village sat in stone seats, and a broad man in leather armor, holding an elaborate staff, looked down at him. So, my progeny says you betrayed your most sacred vow, and for that, you will be judged. It's like the end of the chapter. It's fine. Is he riding Alexandra? Alexandra is not a dragon. And no, there is no riding. So I said, the project The First is a romantic tragedy. They get a kiss, I think is the plan. She is to me. You know, fun fact. Fun fact. There is a spell that I am debating on. You can tell me if it sounds neat. You are totally thinking Alexstrasza. And I love that for me. So I was trying to figure out Alexandra's Godsborn powers. And part of me feels like this is way too big. But also there are limitations, addendums, and all those other things. I was going to make a Disney reference and it fell flat in my brain as I was trying to remember it. Where those who are chosen to be the champions of the dragon goddess are able for a very limited time, able to turn into a dragon. And Alexandra would be one of them if I were to do this spell. I'm still humming and hawing about it because I feel like that might be a bit much. But also the dragon form would be very big and she wouldn't be able to use it in the final fight because the place that she is fighting is a small room. But we're humming and hawing about it. So maybe someday. Ooh, that's interesting, but does sound like a lot. Yeah, haha. Yeah, no, there would be, like I said, like it would only be for a very small amount of time. It would take a lot of energy to use that spell, so she would be very tired afterwards. She wouldn't be able to use it in small spaces because big body, little rooms. But she could just break the room, fight over. I mean, technically, I know I said room, but it's not a room, and I'm trying to like keep it vague and spoiler free. So yeah. Yeah. It's a thought that I'm workshopping. Probably I might not do it. The other idea is to give her the ability to be immune to fire, which is currently, I think, the canon ability for those who are turned by dragons or turned by the dragon worshipping vampires. They get fire immunity, so therefore they get sun immunity, which I don't actually reveal yet because most of them are keeping that under the hat. I'm still mostly it's fire ability. Or fire immunity. I'm still I'm workshopping a lot of this. I did say in my Whips of 2026 video that I am making this up as it goes along and everything is subject to change. Steve says, I love when you have shifting in a novel, but if you shift too long, you stay in whatever shape you stayed in. You stay whatever shape you've stayed in, and then that happens to a character. Yeah, I like that. I've seen that. I thought about that for Charles is because his wolf form is actually his real form, or at least as far as that goes. Like that is, instead of man turning into wolf, it's wolf turning into man, and he has to like focus to stay in man shape. I have an animal character in my Viking vampire story. He was cursed to be turned into a bear, and then he never gets turned back. And it's like a big reveal halfway through the novel. Then he has a ... A sister who's one of the sides kicks to my main character, and she just has bear companion, and people are like, okay, that's weird, but then she learns it's her brother. Oh, that's very Brother Bear. If I read that sentence correctly at all, that is very Brother Bear, and I am here for it. Well, maybe no, it's not Brother Bear. I get. Well, is it? I mean, the whole plot of Brother Bear is a dude gets turned into a bear and gets stuck that way for the entire movie, and everybody treats him like a bear, and because nobody knows any better, until at the very end he gets to turn back into a person. I feel like I vaguely remember that movie. Anyway. No, that is Brave is the movie with the I fight for my own hand. And her mother turns into a bear because because the freaking princess is a bint. Yeah. That movie is on one of my lists of movies I can't watch because I have parental issues. It's like, you know that meme where it's like somebody points at like a bunch of different characters and is like, daddy issues, chaos junkie, more daddy issues, fucked up asshole issues. You're actually relatively self-actualized. I'm all of them except for the last one. Well, I mean, not asshole issues. I had asshole issues once because I used to be a very grumpy human being and now I've chilled out. But that was a tangent that I'll be over here in my corner. I have an image in my brain of her dying of old age and being buried under a tree. And then her brother visits her grave and magically, slow aged, so he lives a lot longer. And people are like, okay, she was an old witch and a bear visits her grave. Yeah, that's weird. It does. That sounds very sad. Might have to write an in-world song about it. Bear on the lady's grave or something. I mean, that all sounds really cool. Not gonna lie, that all sounds really cool. I am a semi-conscious human being. I know I said that there was going to be one more sprint. I'm going to do one more sprint. Am I going to do one more? Part of me is like, can I lie? Can I lie and be like, your girl's going to go have a nap? Oh, he can talk to his sister with mind powers because they're twins. So when she dies, he has no one else to talk to. That is so sad. Oh my goodness. One more, please. I need to write. Okay. We will do one more. You can do that. We're gonna do another sprint. I'm gonna do a 30-minute one, I think. Ooh. 290 words is all I need to reach for today's goal. What is happening to my voice right now? Trying to hit a daily word count of 330 starting today. I mean, fair. All right, let's do one more. I will push myself to do the do. So we can help you with your word goal. We'll do a half-hour sprint. Actually, let's do a 25-minute sprint. Let's do a 25. Yeah, there we go. Because then I can do my outros and then bugger off. I'm so proud of you. I am emotionally and indifferent toward myself today. So I'm glad one of us. Remember, Crystal, we get to write. How lucky are we? I mean, bell curve ranging between lucky and cursed. Because sometimes writing is Kiki Feet Giggle Joy, and other times it's can I go have a nap now? And I don't think there's anything in the middle. But let's do the do. Let's do the do. Spread number 2. Oh no! All right, I unshared my screen. Blap. Reshare screen. Okay, we're good. We're good. I need to change the banner to make it 3. And then we will be back after the 25 minutes. Happy productivity, happy writing, happy knitting, happy vibing, happy lurking, whatever we're all here for. Do the do. that was the end of our third and final sprint for the day. How did y'all do? I got like 20-ish or so words. I wrote a sentence and then just kind of, and then went to go start a new chapter and then proceeded to stare at the blank page. And then I did folded another load of laundry. My last load is in the washer now, so yay, it's almost over. Yeah. I did a thing. Woo! Steve says, okay, wrote more than 252 words for the day. So soon there. Yay! Ooh. But you are always able to weasel your way out of anything. Uh-oh. See if there's another. Yeah, I already turned. I'm like, I could read the line I wrote. I'm like, no, I already turned off my computer because we're done for the day. We quit. Retire. Done. Dot. Yeah. That is pretty much going to bring us to the end of our time. I am so low energy. It's just kind of like, wait, what are words and how do I get them to come out of my mouth? I will be back on Saturday. Yes. Same bat time, same bat channel. Stuff and things. If you haven't checked out my most recent video, my whips of 2026, I wrote multiple projects. It's fine. Everybody, don't worry about it. Everything's great. Thank you so much for hanging out, Stieg, and to the lurkers as well, the chatters, the hangers, the cool people. Y'all are awesome. Yeah, back. Check out my video. And we're going to do something just a little bit different today. I'm going to run the new trailer with the new music. And then I'll roll the outro. And then I'll get the hell out of Dodge. So we'll see you guys on Saturday. And until next time, I love and appreciate every single one of you. We'll see you guys in the next video, stream, reel, wherever the hell it is. You find me next. Check out Incarnate's Rise, the trailer. Dun, 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 dun.